Hello, ya Shabab. In the previous video, we started to write tests for fetching items and creating an item. Now let's move on to the next request for deleting a task. So inside our file here for unit test for task API, let's write another test. When delete task request is sent, then expect 204 back. Okay. Again, same thing, async. Okay. Ajal. Basically what we do now, because let's see what we have defined. For 204, just 204 will get, if when we trigger it, it just will return us 204 back. Okay. So we have here assign and act again. This is not Kotlin, this is TypeScript, so we have to use a const response web service delete task. It's a 102 task. Now let's expect something back. Response status. Status. Sorry, I forgot something. Wait, to be. Okay. Okay, this test also passed. Good. Let's move on. We have to write a test for the patch request. For that, I mean, this will quite similar to this. Let's copy the for create request. Updating a task. Yeah, okay. Looks good, looks good. And this is we can remove. Let's go to mock responses. Let's copy it from here. Okay, update request. So put it in here. Let's remove this double quotes. Okay. Very, very good. This is of course update task. The question is, I forgot something. Yes, of course. The ID is missing, and I think we can use any ID we want. Okay. Yeah, we can use perhaps any ID we want. Let's take, I don't know, what kind of number? Let's say 17. This is not created. This is okay. Yes. Also for patch. Okay, yes. Let's run this. Okay, something failed. I think with copy pasting I made a mistake. Let me just quickly and update that. Just timed out. Okay. Okay, from the logs there is nothing, so the question is why it failed. I mean, it looks very promising to be honest. Dummy request. Here we have the response. Okay. A second, I will just take a look over it. Here in setup tests, there was a slash missing, like here in delete, and now it works. Like for instance, I can show it to you. Clear test. As you can see now it works, even if we change the ID to, I don't know, 1948. As you can see, this works. That's great. Okay. Now we have tested the sunshine cases, but we also want to test the error cases. Like for instance, when we expect 400. Let's do this, I would say. Let's do this. Okay. When bad request is sent, then expect 400 back. So this is again async. Now we have to, I mean, we could also do it here. No, we have to do it here. Otherwise, we have to, otherwise, otherwise we have to configure multiple things. But I hope you didn't hear my my headset. Yeah, it warned me that my battery is low, so I have to recharge soon. So I hope it doesn't go offline before this video ends. Okay, server use. Let's say rest. Oh gosh, what's happening? Rest. Let's say use patch. Okay, patch. Let's take this again. Now what we have to define again? I think yes. Of course, this part. Hmm. Okay. 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 Then we say return. $400 dot JSON. Let's say message. Bad request. Mm-hmm. 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 Looks good. Okay. Semicolon here. And now let's copy this. Let's say here sign. And now what we're going to do is define, we expecting an error response. Now we use again try catch again. Try, where is it? Where is it? We have to copy, copy, copy. Where is it? Ah, there is it. This part here, but also the wait. Let's say 12. Catch. Now we expect an error here, so I will say this is what kind of error? We don't have to specify the type now. It will be unknown by default. What we say our error response is error. Okay. Now again expect error response. We expect it to be defined. To be defined. Expect. Now we say error response. Say response dot data to be 400 and duplicate this line. Data dot message should be bad request. Okay, type. So where are we now? Now we are at the here. There's the act part, and now this is the expect part. So basically, any here in this test, anytime when we send a patch request, we always expect a bad request. Yes. But for instance, we can also adapt this more, or leave this empty, for instance. And yes. Oh wait, I'm not quite sure if we can actually do this, but let's run to first a test. to be 400. Okay, something. It's not data. It's not data. It's status, of course. Let's run it again. Okay, this passed, but I want to experiment now. This should, when I leave this empty or leave this empty, what happens? I should still pass. Okay, that's great. One more thing. Now we have 400. Of course, we also wanna test, of course, when 500 happens. Now let's do this. Let's do this. To be honest, we can also copy this part, duplicate this part, adapt it. And resource send, then expect 500 back. Okay. Let's do post this time. Okay, okay. This is 500. Okay, we'll say internal server error here. Okay, okay. This is task, create request, and the rest still assets that this will be also changed. Okay. This is 500, and this is internal server error. Okay, let's test this. Okay, my headset battery is low. I'm not quite sure if you hear this. I have to watch the recording to see if you can hear it in the recording. But now let's run the tests. It's undefined, too much to be defined. Okay, why is that? Why is that? Error response. I think this should be like this. Let's run it again. You see, only from this slash at the end it failed. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Latif, hello. Okay, type. Okay. I mean, this is how you can mock things and test things when what you expect to happen should happen. Just the naming is not the best when request is sent and expect 500 back. Okay, I would say this is good for now, and next time we'll continue to write unit tests, but for the other composables here, for instance, for add task, I think. Okay, This is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did so, like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Ila likaya shabab.